lovely St Patrick's morning here, so it is in Rahingbar, and traditionally the crop of spuds were always planted around St Patrick's Day. And I remember myself at home as a young fella in Donegal, my own father would have traditionally planted the spuds in St Patrick's Day. Now, look, the last couple of weeks have been wet enough and cold enough, okay, but I suppose there's part of me that likes to stick with tradition as well too, and I just want to keep the whole tradition going of planting the bed of spuds on St Patrick's Day. We might actually hold off for another couple of days until the ground heats up, because the weather's promised fairly good over the next couple of days. But just for tradition's sake, we're going to plant this particular bed here today with queens. We're using the no dig method here, so we have the bed here laid out, and as you can see there, with the spud seed spaced through the bed there now, and they'll be planted with the chit facing up towards the sky. Okay, so this particular bed here, this section that we're in here in the garden, okay, this wasn't here last year. We made this section here back after Christmas, throughout January, throughout February, okay. So we're using the no dig method here, okay. So basically, it's going to be interesting to see what type of crop we get out of this particular section this year, okay. There's well-rotted cow manure in here now. The manure is 4-year-old cow, well-rotted cow manure, and then we just top the beds in with well-rotted bark mulch as well too. So again, full of microorganisms, full of earthworms, okay, so they will do all their work underneath the ground, and that's where we want the workers to be. The traditional method of planting up spuds, or I suppose the method that my own father would have used, would have been digging a drill or a channel in the ground and placing the tubers into the channel, and then backfilling it over and covering it up, okay. But with the no dig method, we don't use that method. So basically what we do, we'll go down maybe the depth of the trowel, we'll place our tuber into the ground, and then as the summer goes on, as you see the growth coming, we'll keep moulding up the bed with compost, so we will, and that does several jobs. Number one, what it does, any tubers that are forming that are close to the surface, it'll stop them bursting through the ground and getting burned by the sun, and they turn a greeny colour, and it's not very nice. It wouldn't kill you, but you wouldn't want to eat the spud either, okay. And you don't want to be wasting your harvest when you go to the effort of putting in beds and working the ground. You don't want to waste anything. You want to get as much out of your crop as you can, okay. So when we see the foliage coming through, we'll start moulding up the bed, so we will, okay. So basically what we'll do, we'll start off here. So as I said, we'll go down roughly the depth of the trowel, like that. And basically what we do, we get the tuber with the chits facing towards the sky, and basically what we do, we just place that into the ground, as simple as that there, and then we just cover it over like that, and that's it. And now we wait for nature now to take its course, and hopefully in the next couple of weeks now, with the ground heating up, with the weather improving, we'll start seeing the foliage coming through. And then what we do then is, as I said, we'll mould this bed up then with compost that we made from waste out of the garden last year.